Hey everyone, it's Sam. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be memory planning the week of October 25th through October 31st. This is Halloween week, and I am using this Dead and Breakfast kit from Glam Planner. It is a Celeste Studio art, which you know that I adore. I did pair it with some copper foil from Crest Press and also a bundle from Moonlight Paper Co. and some little dangly bits that I did on the date dots, on the date covers that you'll see from Letters to Apollo. And this might be my favorite Halloween spread this year. I ordered the Tall Fashion Girl from Sticky Essentials along with the overlay that I used on the girl. And I actually did something funny, like funky here, because I wanted to make sure I used all of the boxes. So the extra 4 boxes that I used, I did put them in with the tall girl, because the tall girl was bigger than, the double box, which I used the little skeleton doorbell man, bellhop, to use the double box scene with the tall box from Glam Planner. And I think the mixed metal pairing has been my favorite to do with the coppery that was from, I think, a mystery. I got the mini kit because she was sold out of the full, so I used the bougie boxes from Moonlight Paper Co. I wanted to make a quick note that I no longer PR for Moonlight Paper Co. It was my decision to step down for reasons I wish to not mention. So my code is no longer active, just to give you guys a heads up. But I am just laying down the base, and I really like what I did with the date covers. Letters to Apollo had these like dividers. They were spider webs with spiders hanging down, and they were very dainty and very pretty, and I thought that they would look real cute over the date covers, and I was right. I got them in silver, and I think sometimes if you look at them, and they're really not that hard to read. I was gonna say they go over. I probably should have put it at the very top, but I didn't want to like remove room for the deco, so I put them on the date covers themselves. And I used the foil overlays from Crest Press over the glitter headers, and then the full boxes are a mixture of both of the foil bundles that I used, or 3, 2, whatever, because the ones from Moonlight Paper Co. are the spiderwebs in silver. I probably should have answered some questions, but this is, like I said, this is Halloween week, and I didn't do anything for Halloween. I stayed at home. I mean, you'll see, but I wanted to dress Zoe up, but it completely slipped my mind. I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't want to like overexert myself. But I am feeling better finally, thankfully. And yeah, I should get to the day by day shortly, I think. I don't remember how long my opening was. I think it was like 5 minutes, but I could be wrong. I hope you guys had an awesome Halloween. Did you dress up? Did you have a party? Did you just sit at home? Did you give out candy? Let me know down in the comments what you did for Halloween. But let me tell you though, it's nice that, I'll probably mention it again in my next plan with me, but it's so nice that November 1st starts on a Monday. I wish every month started on a Monday, but I know that's not possible. Now here you'll see me putting down the dangly deco pieces. And I don't do the hole protectors on camera. I actually wait until I'm done with everything, I believe, or at least maybe, I don't know if I did it one before I wrote everything down or not. I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm all stuffy. My sinuses are like terrible. But I thought I was done. Sorry. Yeah, this is where I should have asked for questions, like I said, or I don't want to put music in because that was just a pain in the butt when I used to do my bases and put music to them, because that was just more work that I not needed to do, but wanted to do, because I just wanted to upload them and do like one take of my voiceover. Yeah, did I put, I don't know, the the full box overlay that I got from Sticky Essentials, it says enter if you dare. She had them with like a dead and breakfast sign too, but I didn't want to use that on any of the boxes to cover anything. So I thought that it was nice. Do I do the deck out on camera? Maybe. I'm still putting down the overlays. Sorry for my ring light too. I have to pay attention to how I'm doing it. I don't think I did it in the beginning, like in the day by day. I think I didn't have it like face down, but the ring of the ring light being like directly that you could see it. I need to make sure that that doesn't happen. I think, like I said, in the day by day, I don't think it does happen. But realizing how it looks annoying now from my point of view. I mean, you guys might not notice it or pay attention to it, but I know it's there. Yeah, it's right smack dab in the middle of my desk, so I have to make sure to like keep my light up. Which, yeah, you can hardly see it now because this is the day by day. But in the sidebar, I used a Glam planner teeny with a pumpkin with Bop in the pumpkin to mark that it was Halloween week this week. Then starting off with Monday, I just used a little thing to mark that it was a busy day. And I used this little Grim Reaper on a laptop from Papershire to mark that. Then after work, I went to Weiss. So I just used the shopping icon in a label from Caress Press, foiled for that. In a pattern fancy label, I marked that I had a Chicago Fire binge, and the vanilla is from Papershire. She's all cuddled up. I'm still, I think, in season 7 of Chicago Fire, so I still have a couple seasons to go to catch up, to be able to watch, but I do have season 10 record. I think it's season 10 recording now. But I have to see where I could find season 9 to watch. Then on another fancy label, I marked with a little ghost with a laptop on a couch that I requested Wednesday off. I just wanted a day off. Then on a half box, I used a little Once More with Love munchkin with an axe in its head to mark that I had a migraine. And then on another little thing, I used the washing machine icon and the laundry script from 2 of the bundles from Moonlight Paper Co. to mark that I did laundry this day. And of course I talk too fast. Just want to get this done. Moving on to Tuesday, in a patterned half box, I used a little girl from Papershire to mark that I was trying to catch up on all of my work. It was a rainy day, so I used a vanilla in the rain to mark that. On an appointment label, I marked with a Bubba Bear Studios girl that I had another migraine. Because I think I've mentioned before, when the weather is bad outside, like rainy or just like cloudy and stuff, my migraines really, really act up. So I really can't help it. Then moving on to the second half, on a patterned quarter box, I marked with a vanilla. I used a lot of Papershire this week. But they're cute, so I don't care. I marked that I just laid in bed and relaxed this day. And then on a another patterned half box, I don't know where this little crying fox is from, because I got it from a D-stash from Abby. But it was the Wentworth series finale, and I bawled my eyes out. I was so sad that it's over. I feel like there could be another season or 2 if they decided to do it. I wouldn't be mad. If you don't know, Wentworth is kind of like Orange is the New Black, but like more violent. And it's Australia. It's an Australian TV show, and I adored the show so much. You'll see in the end of the week that I started to rewatch it, and I'm still in the midst of rewatching it because there's 9 seasons total, or like 8 seasons if you think of the 8th season. They split it up into like 20 episodes, so it's like part 1 and part 2 of season 8. But I used a crying little fox to mark that. And then moving on to Wednesday, on a pattern piece of washi, I marked that it was Payday, and the Payday script is from the Caress Press bundle. I got my period this day, so on a little thing, I used a little Kisma from Glam Planner to mark that. Then on a little thing, I used the house icon from the kit to mark that I was off this day. Then on another little thing, I used another vanilla shopping with a whole bunch of bags to mark that I went to TJ Maxx, Lowe's, and Marshall's. to get some plants and some pots. Are you surprised? I don't think so. I was talking to Shay and Abby about it, and Shay's like, I feel like one day you were just like, ooh, plant, and then bam, you were obsessed. And accurate, like 100% accurate is how that happened, because I now have, I think, 70 plus plants. I think last time I counted it was 70, but I have gotten more since I counted. So I've lost some though. Like, I'm super sad. I've lost, I think, like 2 or 3 plants, so I should recount them and see how everything is doing. I'm actually in the process of watering everything today, actually, which takes a while because I bought them water. I butt chug my waters from my plants. On the second half of Wednesday, on a patterned, nope, just a fancy label, I used a vanilla with the burrito because I got Chipotle for Ian for work for lunch, and I got myself Moe's because I was craving Moe's over Chipotle. So I took up Chipotle for him for his lunch. And then on an appointment label, I used a foiled laptop icon to mark that I ordered Amy's trade. She had sent me the October SPC, the Caress Press October, I think the self-care one, and then the November SPC mysteries. And in return, I purchased her 2 kits so far, and I'm ordering her 3rd one this week, actually, this current week that we're in. And actually from there, on a patterned half box, or on a solid half box, I used a Thriller, like Michael Jackson and Girl from Thriller, to mark that the SPC mystery reveal was like my favorite ever. Of course, just speaking about plants, if you haven't seen the video, I'm sorry, or if you don't have it, but it is plant themed and I adore it, and the colors are just beautiful, and I can't wait to use it in March. And I thank you, Amy, for wanting to trade with me. So basically, she sends me the kits, and then I purchase her kits from her wish list. So then we do like an even trade of things, which I think is awesome, and I appreciate it, because I don't sign up for the mysteries because 95% of the time they're the ones that I don't like. So it's a win-win. If she doesn't like them, then if I like them, then we trade, and I think that's just great. Moving on to Thursday, on a pattern piece of washi, I just used a little zero Ghosty Dog from Nightmare Before Christmas from Once More With Love to mark that it was so freaking cold this day. On a pattern fancy label, I used a little skull mug from Papershire to mark that I was busy catching up on the day before, since I was off that day. On a little thing, I marked that I took a long hot shower. And when I went to TJ Maxx, I got this like hairbrush for to use in the shower. It's round and it has like little like silicone spikes on it, so it helps like exfoliate your scalp and get like your scalp and hair like super clean. And I've actually found using it daily when I take my showers, my hair doesn't get as greasy as it used to because I don't wash my hair every single day. So I found that using this, it actually doesn't make my hair super greasy, which is awesome. And I used a little Bubba Bear Studio Bear washing its hair for that. I did shave my legs this day, so I just used a little thing and a little shaving vanilla from Papershire. I did a pamper night, so I had a face mask, and I used a little Sage Girl from Planet Beautiful, who's no longer opened, to mark that. And I just relaxed and watched TV in bed, and I used a little like ghosts on the TV from Papershire to mark that. Moving on to Friday, on a patterned piece of fancy label. I've done that before. A patterned fancy label. Jeez. I used another little mug, pumpkin mug with a ghost sticking out, to mark that I was just another busy day. On a little thing, I used a Kisma Girl from Glam Planner to mark that I had a migraine. And then this little marshmallow from La La Land Studio. I marked that I was miserable AF, and he's just a little screaming marshmallow. Then on a little thing, I used a little Coffee Monsters Co. Emoji in a sweater to mark that it was super cold again this day. On another patterned fancy label, I used the TV icon from one of the foil bundles to mark that I restarted Wentworth this day. For dinner, we had a piggy casserole, which is basically like piggies, and like piggy soup combined, which is awesome. I made it a second day and I had it for like the week. And I used a Rabbit Hole Handcraft Girl cooking over a stove to mark that. Then on a patterned quarter box, I used a little boxing girl from Fox and Cactus to mark that I rescheduled my boxing consult to the 13th, which is this current week that we're in. It's this coming Saturday. Sorry for the big sigh. I just feel like poop again, but that's okay. I'll be better. Everybody in my house was or is sick, so it's like going around and then coming back around, and it's just a fun time. NyQuil for me, though, I think for sure, for sleeping tonight. Moving on to Saturday, I used a work label from the kit to mark that I worked from 8 to 10:30. Then I went to Weiss with my mom, so on a pattern piece of washi, I used a little scribbler to mark that with the grocery script from Caress Press. We tried a new chicken recipe. I don't remember exactly. I think it was like mayonnaise and something. I don't know what it was, but it was actually super tasty. And I wanted to use like something spooky, so I just used a little ghost in a coffee like teacup. Still, it works. For the second half, in an appointment label, I used a vanilla relaxing that I relaxed in bed this day. In a half box, I used a ghost and a little werewolf eating popcorn to mark that I binged some more Wentworth. And then on a little thing, I used a little emoji with like a little exclamation mark on its tummy that I wasn't feeling well this day. And again, I spoke too soon. I just spoke too fast. And I'm not caught up with my days. Let me tell you though, the spider webs, like putting my boxes down, I swear everything that I looked at was crooked. And then when I stood it up straight to look at it, everything was straight. Like the spider webs messed with my mind. Like now, like you'll see things, I think that they're crooked and they're not. And then I just move a couple things. But like the way that the spider webs were, they just really messed with my head a little bit. While I'm putting down the sticker, I'm moving on to Sunday. Sunday, I used a patterned half box to mark that it was Halloween. So I just marked Happy Halloween, and I used a little Freddy Krueger from Once More with Love to mark that. I did have a migraine, so this was from the Hay Fever sheet from Papershire, the little vanilla, to mark that I had a migraine. In a patterned quarter box, I marked that I was up at 6 a.m. because of my migraine, so I used a little pumpkin paper cowgirl with a pillow to mark that. On a patterned quarter box, I used a Once More with Love little spooky munchkin to mark that I was watching Wentworth again. And this day I helped my dad with his truck battery because it died, so we had to try to like jumpstart it and then take it apart, and I just used the car icon from the kit to mark that. I did apply for a loan this day, so on a little thing, I used an Olive Studio Olive on a phone to mark that, and then using a Glam planner Kisma on a little thing doing laundry, I marked that I did a load of laundry this day, and that is my week. As soon as I put all the stickers down. While I'm putting these down, and then when I go into the writing, I just wanted to let everybody know that I don't think I'm going to have a November kit lineup up this month. I don't have everything for it yet, so I want to hold off on it. I should hopefully have one for December, but I keep switching out my plans. I had 3 fall kits and then my Thanksgiving kit, but I think I'm going to use the week before Thanksgiving a Christmas kit. And then after Thanksgiving, start all my Christmas kits, which I still need to order all of those anyway. But yeah, what are you guys doing? I've seen a few. Are you guys in for November? Are you using all Christmas kits? Are you using fall kits? Are you using a Thanksgiving kit? Like, what does your lineup look like? I know I've watched a bunch of videos, but like, let me know down below what you are using. Like I said, I think I was using 3 fall and then 1 Thanksgiving, but then I decided I'm going to do 2 fall, 1 Christmas, 1 Thanksgiving for November. That's my plan. Hopefully it works. I need to order some foil with stuff for my kits, but then everything should be smooth. I still need to put the base down for last week, which is the first full week of November, and then put the base down for this current week that we're in as well. But eventually I will get there. I don't want to fall behind. This is like a week late. I usually have this done like the week after it's done, but like I said, I wasn't feeling good all week, so I didn't plan, and I just did everything on Sunday night, which was the 7th. Or no, I'm sorry. I did everything on the 8th, yesterday, Monday. I did all of my plannings, and then the voiceover I'm doing today, which is the 9th. And then this video should actually, I don't really edit my videos, so once it's done, I will actually just throw it up on YouTube so y'all can see it. But like I said, I'm super happy with how this kit turned out. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I'm hoping to not be behind again. I still need to post pictures on my Instagram of this spread as well, which will be for this, like I'll do this all this week, and then possibly, I'm not making any promises that my plan with me will be this week, but if not, it'll be up like Monday or Tuesday for the first week of November. So I'm actually technically, I guess, 2 weeks behind video wise, but maybe I'll try to get another video up this week, which would be for last week's video. But here's my wiggle. You get to see all of the foil. And again, I love doing the mixed metals. I'm doing a lot of mixed metals in December, some in November, and I can't wait to do all of those and to have you see all of them. But here is my finished spread, and I will talk to you guys in my next one.